I've gone 2 weeks without smoking, the heat outside is trying to kill me, and then I had to watch The Grey Man, trying very hard to control my sanity today. Hello everyone and welcome back to Armas Reviews. Today we are discussing The Grey Man on Netflix, directed by the Russo brothers and starring Ryan Gosling, Billy Bob Thornton, Armas and Chris Evans. The Grey Man tells a fictional story of the CIA pulling a criminal out of jail so that he can become their puppet on strings, completing the dirty jobs that need to be handled discreetly. But before we go any further, could you please pay some YouTube rent? It only takes a wiggle of the finger and it's part of your daily exercise. Hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really does help me and the channel massively, and we thank you if you do. Well, let's get into what I liked about The Grey Man. Yep, that's it. No, it's certainly a stylish movie. I liked the outfits, the wardrobe. A lot of the time, I did find myself looking at Ryan Gosling and thinking, nice suit, bro. I would definitely rock that red tuxedo in Monte Carlo with a pair of shades. I'm feeling the vibe, sir. And it was quite nice to see Ryan Gosling doing something where he didn't have to be quite so stoic and brooding all the time. This role actually felt a little bit more tailor-made to someone like Ryan Reynolds than it did Ryan Gosling. But nonetheless, I thought Ryan Gosling did a very good job with it, and it was fun seeing him do something you wouldn't expect of him. Ana de Armas is also fantastic in the movie. She has, in my opinion, very, very quickly risen to being an action film queen. I don't quite know how she does it, but the speed and intensity that she performs in these action scenes really gives it an oomph and some life and makes the audience sit upright and pay attention. I really like Ana de Armas as an actress. Like, she's seriously good, but I might actually prefer her when she's kicking ass. But sadly, that is where my pros end and a very, very long list of cons await. To be precise, we have 3 pages of cons. 3 pages worth. But diving into those cons, my biggest complaint was, I thought this was made quite horribly. The Russo brothers? Bad cinematography? That doesn't sound right. Sadly, it is the case here. There is so much shaky cam, there is so much smoke, flashing lights, lens flare, that on more than one occasion I was starting to get a headache through the movie. I'm not epileptic or anything of that sort. If anything, I've kind of got quite a high threshold for that type of thing. And yet this movie was managing to make me experience dizzy spells because of the flashing lights in my face, the smoke, the quick movements. It's like, oh my God, can we just put the camera down and just film something? Why does the camera have to be doing this? Here's an example of an action scene in The Grey Man. There was even one scene towards the end where it was just a tracking shot of a car driving, and I actually noticed the camera bumped up and down. It's like, can we pay attention to what we're doing? Can we not notice these little errors and fix them and be better at our jobs? I don't know, there's just a fair few moments in this movie that will make you think, Jesus, they really don't care, do they? I get that there are movies where you switch your brain off and you just sort of take it for what it is, but sadly The Grey Man is so confused about what it wants to be that it decides it's going to do both. It's going to be a completely cheesy and over-the-top movie that is so stupid and doesn't make any sense whatsoever, whilst also being a kind of nitty-gritty CIA James Bond movie. Pick one and commit. You can't have your cake and eat it. In doing so, you end up pleasing nobody and achieving neither. Here's a strange complaint that I don't think many of you will agree with me on, but I didn't like Chris Evans in this movie. He is literally a copy and paste of the character that he played in Knives Out. There's nothing original about it. There's nothing new about it. And on top of that, his character motivations make zero sense whatsoever. I never bought the character. I felt like I was just watching Chris Evans doing a pretty unfunny comedy routine. Such a cartoon character that I never for a minute bought. And he didn't fit in with the rest of the film. No one else in the movie was as cartoony as Chris Evans. It's like he's got a different script. And all of this is supposedly shadow government operations, and yet half of it takes place in broad daylight for everyone to see. The police are genuinely useless in this movie. They just exist so that they can have their guns stolen from them. It happens so many times in a movie that every single time I saw a policeman in the film, I thought, oh, you're getting your gun nicked and you're probably going to get killed immediately afterwards. And you got your gun nicked and you got killed immediately afterwards. But my favourite scene, my genuinely favourite scene of the movie that might even take the crown for my favourite scene of 2022, Chris Evans is torturing someone. And what he does to torture them is he grabs their ears and twists. Huh? What's weirder is that he himself acknowledges he just made that up on the spot. Is that supposed to be a joke? Is this funny? I don't get it. I just thought it was funny because of how badly thought out this scene was. Why did anybody give that the green light to go ahead? Are we being serious or are we being stupid? This is literally the problem with the movie. And the most annoying thing about the movie was when it finished, I realised this is just Man on Fire meets James Bond. But instead of being good, it's just kind of shit. I'm gonna give The Grey Man a 1 out of 10. I tried. I really, really tried to be nice to this movie. We were sitting at maybe a 3 out of 10. The longer it went on, the more bored and tired of it I got, and the more I noticed the criminally poor filmmaking errors. It didn't make me laugh once. I don't know if it was trying to or if it was trying to be serious. It's so confused in its tone. I have zero inclination to go and rewatch this. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section. Have you seen The Grey Man? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. Take care and look forward to seeing you on the next review.